Hello everyone, welcome to the Ahdurin region. I'm your host, Ahdurin himself. Welcome to Pokemon Legends ZA. Except here's reality. Look, it's my hands. Whoa, that's crazy. So here's the thing. The game is in this. Fun fact, I bought a physical copy. It's in the box here for dramatic effect. Plop. Look at that. Now, why is the game in that, and why am I bringing this up? Well, inside of that is not only my copy of Legends ZA, but also, because I ordered from the Pokemon Center, a plushie, specifically a plushie of one of the three starter Pokemon in Legends ZA. Now, I don't really have a preference of starters between them. I think all of them are pretty cool. I don't have one that strikes out at me as one that I really, really want to get or really, really don't want to get. So as a result of that, I thought, why not let Pokemon decide what my starter will be? So that's why the box is, dramatically bigger than you would probably expect for a video game. I am throwing it on the ground. I apologize to the starter in there. So this is going to be a little unboxing thing. I did buy the Switch 1 version because my philosophy is I'm going to avoid buying the Switch 2 until I absolutely have to. And so as a result, inside of this is Legend ZA. Inside of this is the starter choice that I will be selecting, and it's time to find out what that starter is. So, without further ado, let's open this up, and if there is no plushie in here, this video will never exist. Ooh, dramatic effect. All right, let's open this. Uh, Now, unfortunately, due to the nature of how I have everything set up, I have basically no proper setup here. So that's why the unboxing video isn't proper in any respect whatsoever. There's also a lamp that's right in front of my face, which makes this that much more dramatic. I really hope I don't, destroy the plushie. That would kind of suck. All right, let's pop it open. Yes, it would be probably smart to use better scissors or an X-Acto knife. However, that's not the philosophy. So here we are. It's partly open. I'm going to pop it open, and we shall see what the starter is. Let me put it down on the ground like this. There's like a table right here as well, which is making this that much more complicated. Anyway, three, maybe a pop up, maybe it won't. 3, 2, 1. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Ahdurin region. I'm your host, Ahdurin himself. Welcome to something new. That's right. It is Pokemon Legends ZA. I was about to say Legends Arceus. That's not this game. Legends ZA, the playthrough is beginning now. Very excited about this. I think you don't want to see me go through a ramble. All I'm going to say is, since this is the first episode, please, going through this playlist, check if there is a playlist. There should be eventually. Subscribe, leave a like, comment. We do playthroughs in old school styles, which is broken up into parts. 20-ish minutes is what I aim for. It's never that. It's usually longer. And we break it down like it's old school walkthrough, playthrough, let's play sort of style. So I hope everything is set up properly. I'm kind of just hoping I don't have to do too much editing. Without further ado, let's begin. We'll go English. Choose an option below to get started. Um, let's see. I think this fella probably looks the most like I do. We're gonna go with the name here. We're in the Ahdurin region. I'm your host, Ahdurin himself. Go through here. Would you like to go with these settings? English, Ahdurin. Sure. Let's do here. You guys don't need to see all of this. I'm just going to adjust this and make it look closer to me, hopefully. So at least based on the settings they've got there, this is remarkably close. The only big thing is hairstyle that I'm missing, but hair color, looks, it's all pretty much black hair. So that's cool. Let's get ready. Can't change the language or the name. That's fine with me. We can change all that eventually. This is Kalos. We're going to be changing looks all the time. You're ready to go. Whenever you see now saving on the screen, your progress is being automatically saved. Presented by Game Freak. Here we go. By the way, I should mention this. I'll throw this out here right now as we get started with this. I'm a guy who does voice acting for himself because I like that. So prepare to hear a lot of voices, although I don't recognize people, so probably not immediately. These people are out here. I gotta increase the volume of my end. Something's gone wrong at the prison tower. Dispatch a team from the company to investigate. We cannot allow more disturbances in Lumiose City on our watch. Oh, and things are flaring up, alright. I recognize these two. Hmm. The strongest Mega Evolution user must be found. Presumably before it's too late. Dun dun dun. And meanwhile, on a train, I'm assuming this is us, heading towards Lumio City. Man, I love the design and everything in this game. Very, very cool. We've got a Rotom phone, which is pretty standard here. Arriving at the Gare de Lumiose momentarily. I assume this guy in front of us is us and not... Oh. Oh, never mind. Something's in our bag. And I was about to say, like, I wonder why the camera was like that, and turns out it's because it's something. Your train has arrived in Lumiose City. I'm excited to see this. Letting you guys know a couple things before we begin here. This is a no spoiler run through. Many of you have probably played through the game already, or at least have started. I would like to request, please, that you do not spoil anything in the comment section down below, regardless of what point in the episode it is, just because that makes it easier for other people that haven't played this. This is the first time in a while, and or a first time period, that I am playing a game as it's being released. Because mostly I'm playing games because I'm catching up to it. So as a result of that, please keep it spoiler free. Just kind of comment vaguely about things that are occurring on, like, wow, that was cool, that was crazy, that sort of stuff. That applies for me as well. The only things I know are what's been officially released. I have some guesses about some things. There is one extremely minor detail that has been spoiled to me, but beyond that, and that between you and me, I'm not using it, so it doesn't really matter for my case at least. I'm pretty sure I won't be using it at least. But beyond that, I don't know anything about the storylines, the good guys, the bad guys, unless it's been officially released. So, for example, potential spoiler here, but it's been officially announced by Pokemon Company. I know that Mega Malamar exists because the Pokemon Company has said it. I do not know many other Mega Evolutions. There's one that has been spoiled to me, but again, like I mentioned before, it's a Pokemon I'm probably not going to be using, so it's not that big of a deal for me. But beyond that, I don't know anything else. I have some guesses, but we'll see there. So, big thing, spoilers there. I mentioned the voices thing. I'm trying to go through the checklist of items that I normally do prior to a series beginning. Um, yeah, here's the layout. It's not great, but we'll deal with it. And here we are. Look at me styling on the haters, presumably. I'm very excited because we just played through Pokemon X, by the way. And so we can control the camera here. Can we go backwards? There's not much behind us. We can run, though. Can we go back on the train? Lumia City awaits. Time to leave through the ticket gate. Okay, we cannot. That makes sense to me. One thing I gotta say though, look at this. I am not somebody that's like, hey, Pokemon games need to have fancy graphics or anything like that. But this looks pretty. This is really, really nice. It feels like, and I'm playing this on the Switch 1, by the way. So this is pretty, for me that's not a graphics guy, this is pretty nice. I also want to see, can we sit down? We cannot sit down. 0 out of 10 game. Confirm. Um, let's go talk to people. Let's go explore. That's another thing I want to mention. I'm not a speedrunner by any stretch of the imagination. I will take forever to do stuff. And that will continue throughout this series. Lumiose City, we've made it. It's one big travel bag. Hope you enjoy your visit to Lumiose. Hello, Helioptile. How are you? Sounds good. Real quick, I am going to see what we've got here. Saving your progress, the autosave function will automatically save your progress for you as you play. You can also manually save your game by pressing the R button on the main menu. If you close your game, you'll resume your adventure from wherever. Okay, that's fine. This satchel here has got a few potions, and that's it. We have a goal system here. We've got 10,000 bucks. It is the morning. So this is the main menu. Help and settings. This is what I want to look at. Let's check out settings here. I'm going to enable this. I'm a fast guy. Choose whether your minimap rotates. I don't know if that matters too much. Vertical, this is pretty solid as is. And the music right now, that I think it's good based off of what OBS is telling me. So I'm going to assume that's fine. All right, just making sure there. Game controls, I don't know if any of this matters. I am not very good at real-time mechanics. I don't play FPSs or anything like that, so I fully expect when we get to the main part of this, I'm going to, it's going to be wrong. Tourist tips. Tourist tips like this one contains useful information that will help you as you explore Lumiose City. You'll keep uncovering more tips as your adventure progresses. If you press L, you can refer back to old tips. And then saving is what we just learned. Yeah, very nice. All right, what's up with you two? We can talk to you. I like the little, like, blue arrow key that allows you to know who you're talking to. You can find wild Pokemon even inside the city here. Okay. You see that little arrow that allows you to know who you're talking to. There's probably an easy way to direct it. For you, I can't wait to see what kinds of Pokemon we're going to meet. I'm excited too. I'm ready for some Pokemon battles. Can I zoom out? Maybe not yet. I'm hoping to have some invigorating Pokemon battles here in Lumiose City. And here is Furfuru. Hello. Well said. This is the ticket gate here, but before we go all the way there, it was just so Kalos. The view outside the train window was spectacular. It was like the very essence of the Kalos region. For those of you that are curious, I just played through Pokemon X for the first time. There's an entire playthrough completely finished, including the big post-game thing, just finished. So if you want to check out my most recent extravagation, that's not a word, my recent trip to Kalos, you can check that out. I'm not going to mention things too much. This is going to be the very pluggy episode because it's part one. The airport was farther from the city than you expect, huh? I suppose so. There's an airport. I didn't even think about that. I've arrived, Lumiose. Give me a bienvenue. I'll cherish everything you've got to offer, Lumiose. You'll be glad I'm here. Can't go back inside, can we? Talk to these folks? Nope. I didn't think so. Let's go here. Lumiose has more than history. It's got ambition, too. They're always trying new things here. Sure. I've heard Lumiose has changed a lot lately. Hoping to find out more about that. I am as well. I do not know how far I believe in the future this game is. So I assume it's in the future because of the intro cutscene. Let's talk to you. A little rest at a cafe would hit the spot. There's so many cafes in Lumiose. My dad's gonna take an hour just to pick where to go. I'm taking an hour just to talk to these folks. When you've just spent 13 hours on the plane, it's only natural to feel a bit worn out. Staryu here. Hello. Good noise. Good noise. What am I saying? All right, let's get out of here. Hello, fledgling. How are you? Sounds good. Beyond these gates, a brilliant life full of Pokemon awaits you. If you're not from around here, get ready. The sight of Lumiose will knock your socks off. I'm excited to find out what that looks like. I'm just making sure here. We have talked to everybody. All right, time to go. Take a look at the different items here. That's a tower that doesn't look familiar to me. And that's a Swanna that does look familiar to me, but that's because I know what Swanna is. And that's ticket booths. All right, let's get going. I want to see who Lumiose looks like. And Pokemon Legends ZA. Very, very exciting. What are we looking at here? Come on, show me something cool. And here we are. Here's us. And here is the city looking fancier than ever. Man, these buildings look a lot more full. There's a Machamp, a Pavilion. There's a Litleo, Skidoo, Dedenne, Bunnelby. I saw the red sign there. Carbink and Spritzy, Esper, and I can't think of the name for some reason. Behind it, there's a wild Goodra just chilling. Not a wild Goodra. There's somebody with a few starter Pokemon. Okay, we're good to go. Get ready for the spotlight again, you three. I gotta think of a voice for her. She seems like a main character, and I have like 2.5 non-deep voices, so which one of those will I choose? I kind of want to. The fact that you say spotlight makes me want to make this Dawn's voice, even though I cannot get Dawn's voice. Get ready for the spotlight again, you three. Chico. Tepig. Isn't Tepig like Tepig? There you go. I can do Totodile. Today's mission is to add to our ranks. Add to your ranks how, though? We'll spread the word about how great Hotel Z is, and once there's a guest who looks like they've got what it takes, we'll recruit him to the cause. Huh. Now we need a tourist who really looks the part. Huh. I wonder. Meanwhile, us. Whoa, that building's big. Bingo. Huh? What's up? Excuse me. Hey, yeah, hi. You just arrived at the Garda Lumiose, right? I'm gonna use my high school French here. And judging by that big old travel bag, I've got a hunch you're a tourist. Yeah, you got it, apparently. Phew. You didn't have to be a local. I would have thought I'd be losing my grip on reality. I don't know how ditzy she is, but this is slowly turning into a ditzy character. You're about my height. We'll look nice standing side to side. Whoa. I just met you. What are you talking about? Listen, before you get to touristing, would you mind helping me out with something? I just need to film you saying, Hotel Z is a hidden gem of Lumiose. Easy, right? No worries if you're staying somewhere else. I just need a hand advertising the hotel. You've got a blue Rotom phone? Can I get a green Rotom phone? Blue? Rotom's not blue, right? Oh, no, never mind. Sounds good. Okay, lights, camera. What's up? Oh, the news. Actually, let's wait a minute. The sound from the ad is going to drown everything out. The ad? What's the ad about? Insert corporation. Welcome to Lumiose City, where people and Pokemon flourish together. Okay, very exciting. Pokemon are mysterious and wholly magnificent creatures. Oh, so you're the Professor Oak. Okay, I see. They thrive abundantly right here in our midst. Very exciting. Kangaskhan, Eevee, Fletchling. I'm trying to see what else I can find. Skidoo, obviously. In fact, so many Pokemon now grace us with their presence. Meanwhile, Skidoo's like, whoa, there's a Kangaskhan behind me? We've begun setting up wild zones where they can live comfortably alongside us. Bunnelby, Carbon... No, what am I saying? Carbon... Barnacle? The dude, I forget. I'm not great with names, guys. There's like 1,000 of them. These diverse creatures wield many marvelous powers. It's up to all of us to work together with them so we can live in harmony. There's Diggersby, and Choke, and Excadrill. In hopes of strengthening the bonds between people and Pokemon, we're imagining a new future for this city through our urban redevelopment plan. We've now employed our patented holotech in all corners of Lumiose. Like, what? So our interactive guides can teach you more about your surroundings. I see. I got you. A city even more beautiful than before awaits us all. Very exciting. Sounds good to me. How often does this play? We hope you bear that in mind and pardon our construction work. Sounds good. The Mega Evolution of Lumiose City is coming. Brought to you by Corsartico Inc. Wait, Quasartico? Is it like Qua? What? The Mega Evolution of Lumiose City. Get it, guys? Get it? Cause it's Kalos. Okay. I like how that CEO thinks, even if her ad did keep us from filming. By the way, that perfume's really nice. Anywho, the city and its Pokemon are a wonder. I know you'll love them both. And on that note, let's get to filming. Hang on, where'd your bag go? Oh, come on. I've been here for 15 minutes and already my bag's been stolen. Oh, son of a Bisharp. What? Hey. Yo, Pancha, my stuff's in there. My recording equipment. How am I gonna make YouTube videos now? So you hired a Pokemon to carry your stuff? Not a bad idea. My poor dear friend. That's not what happened. No, I did not. Wait, so it snagged your bag? Yeah, exactly my point. Why are we still standing here? I got a bag to get. Sorry, I distracted you with the video stuff. I'll make up for it, though. We'll catch that Pokemon. Main mission number 1, get your travel bag back. Yes, please. Where is it going? Hey, get back here. I was chasing after this random Pancham. Come on, we gotta chase after that Pokemon. All right, so we can move. The starters have gone that way. Control, reset. All right, let's talk. Let's talk even more chasing. Sounds good to me. How far back can we go? Because I gotta catch up to the Pokemon. Okay, we can't go farther back than this. Can we go inside? Okay, I will be exploring a lot here. I guess you're following me. What's all the hubbub about? Yeah, you see a Pancham? Oh, I can't talk to you. Okay, that makes more sense. Wait, the Pokemon was carrying a bag of all things. It went into the alley there, where they went. Very nice. Pokemon live by different rules. There's the cutoff here, and then I assume this road's gonna be the cutoff. Yeah, oh, okay, they're just gonna hard wall us here. Sounds good to me. Follow the starters. The usual. Pokemon don't tend to care about people's stuff. Yeah, well, this one's caring about mine. Can I sit? I need a breather. There's no time to be sitting around, but you can sit, guys. Forget that 0 out of 10. I said 10 out of 10 game. You can sit down. I'm glad they remembered. Geez, it's one fast Pokemon. Where are you going? Oh, Chikorita got chuked out there. Oh, you see something new every day in Lumiose. Pokemon kept going down the alley. All right, let's go. We can't do anything else yet. All right. Walk in here. Tepig, you find anything? Left, go left before this dead end. Charge. It's a recycling can? That's cool. Can we talk to these folks? We can't talk to the Pokemon at least. All right, charge after it. Oh, looks like the Pancham's with them, maybe? Or maybe they stopped them? Huh, I guess this wasn't just a wild Pokemon randomly messing with you. Seems like the Pancham that scooted off with your stuff belonged to someone after all. Hey, what's your name? I go by Ahdurin. Alright. Ahdurin, got it. My name's Tawny. We'll figure this out together, don't you worry. Sounds good to me, Tawny. Got any strategies though? Come on, Pancham. Even a backpacker like me wouldn't be caught dead with a bag this tacky. Excuse me, that may or may not be my father's, depending on Scarlet Violet's dad's bag, right? Maybe he's trying to clean up this eyesore. Let's bring it to the cops, but they'll pat us on the back. Hey, excuse me, that's my bag? That nice bag happens to belong to my tourist friend here. Glad we're friends, Tawny. Hey, you're Tawny. Oh, apparently people know who Tawny is. Is that a good thing? That not a good thing? I can't say I know you. Did you see one of the ads I filmed, maybe? It's me, Andy, from the ZA Royale. How could you forget already? I have no idea what they're talking about here. Yeah, I'm Andre. We faced off just last night. Oh, now I remember. You two weren't much of a challenge. Dang, Tawny. Why you gotta do him like that? That stings, but I guess fair. Listen up, we'll return your bag if you battle us right now. That makes no sense. If you want a rematch, all you have to do is wait until nightfall. You can't battle in the day? Shut up. Pancham's still itching for another shot at you. That's why it snagged that bag. Probably. I don't know. I'm glad you care about what Pancham wants, but I'm not allowed to let you battle me 2-on-1. Listen, how about I guide you through this mess? Just a helpful kind of gal, really. Your bag got stolen, right? So what's your next step here? Take it back myself. That's right. And you've got 3 Pokemon right here to help. Whatever, just hurry up or it'll be night anyway. Hear that? They're down. Now choose which Pokemon you'll battle with. Alright, let's talk. Tawny, what's up? So, which Pokemon is it gonna be? How far out can we go? We can just leave. Where are you going? Don't you need your bag? Oh yeah, I do, right. That makes sense. Alright. Sounds like a plan to me. So, this is the moment right now where we can choose one of these 3 folks to talk to. Is Chikorita here? It's Chikorita, the leaf Pokemon. You can shoot out super sharp leaves. You want to battle together with Chikorita? What do you think about it? Which Pokemon is it going to be? We've got the second option here of Totodile. It's Totodile, the big jaw Pokemon. It can blast out mighty jets of water and bite like a champ. Battle with Totodile, let me think about this. Or, we've got Tepig here. That's Tepig, the fire pig Pokemon. It breathes fantastic flames from its nose. You want to battle together with Tepig? Let me think about this for a second. If I just talk to you, what happens? Which Pokemon is it going to be? You guys want to let me talk? What's up, Pancham? The Pancham's already spoken for. You don't really want it, right? Can you choose it? Oh, that's a small part of me that kind of... Alright, let me think about it. Yeah, think it over and choose a different Pokemon. She's so scary like that. I don't know what I would have done if you tried to pick Pancham. Oh, I kind of want to figure out. Just pick one already. None of them have a prayer against my Pancham. And then for you, as if we could lose to someone who's only now picking out their Pokemon. Well, it's time for us to pick the Pokemon, and for this, as I look at you guys, for this, we're gonna... Let me actually get all three of the starters on the screen right here. For this, we're gonna have to go to me, a little bit ago, opening up this game. Here we are. It's partly open. I'm gonna pop it open, and we shall see what the starter is. Let me put it down on the ground like this. There's like a table right here as well, which is making this that much more complicated. Anyway, 3, maybe a pop that, maybe it won't. 3, 2, 1, and... there it is. Look at the guy. Look at the little fella. Guess what starter we're choosing? The game is in here, right? I hope the game is in here. The game's in here. Fantastic. Cool. Me in the past. Here's Legends EA. Switch 1 edition, so it's gonna be slow. Time to explore the region. Right here, right now, with our little starter. Look at that guy. Look at the dude. The dude at... What was it? Here we go. That's right. I let the game or the company decide for me. And as a result of that, of the 3 folks that are here, we're going with Chikorita. I'm very excited about this. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really, like I mentioned, I think in the little preview beforehand, I don't have a preference per se. None of them are like Mudkip to me or Rowlet to me. It's like, oh, we gotta take these guys. So I don't really have a strong pull for any of these, but there was a tiny part of me that kind of wanted to go with Chikorita, just because it is widely considered like one of the worst starters, especially in the region that it's from. But now it's in a new place, so maybe that'll make things different. This also continues with my theme of sticking with water and grass types for the most part. So, Chikorita. You want to battle together with Chikorita? Yeah, I do. Now, yeah. Sorry, I'm thinking about something else here. Chikorita, welcome to the squadron.
Alright, I know all this is a lot, but enjoy your first ever Pokemon battle here in Lumiose City.
Is this going to be the real-time mechanics, though? We're about to find out. How much longer are you going to drag your feet? I'm ready. Let's do this. All that waiting, you drained my momentum. Time to get back into gear. No way am I going to get beat by a Pokemon first-timer. My friend, I failed to point... I don't want to point this out to you. But I got 2 decades-ish in the business, a little less than that, so we're in a good spot here.
Real quick, I'll tell you the very basics of Pokemon battles. You gotta order your new buddy Chikorita to use its moves to attack the other Pokemon.
Chikorita, you're like, yeah, you gotta tell me what to do. I might just attack, like, the recycling can. Who knows?
If the what was I saying? If the opposing Pokemon's HP hit points fall to 0, you win. You're going down. Pancham gave us a shot at revenge, and we won't miss.
Uh-huh.
I respect that spirit, but you're gonna have egg on your face for real if you lose to a newbie.
Hey, focus up, Tawny. You're dealing with me.
Oh, I know. Hope you'll put up a little bit more of a fight than you did last time.
I'll find Tawny's voice. It's somewhere in that ballpark.
I know this is your first match, but you can do this. Have faith in your Pokemon's strength. You can always use moves that lower your opponent's defense, too.
Chikorita, what is your moveset? I gotta figure that out as well.
Alright, that's good advice. Too bad I'll beat you before you can use it.
Alright, let's do this. You're challenged by Andy the Backpacker. Andy the Backpacker sent up Pancham. Alright, so far it looks normal. Go, Chikorita. Let's go, buddy. Okay, this feels more real-timey. Hold down ZL to focus on the opposing Pokemon you want to target, then use A or other buttons to order your Pokemon to use moves. Once the opposing trainer's Pokemon have had their HP reduced to 0, you win. That's great. Now, I'm so bad. ZL is the big one. Okay, I'm still not used to... I've been playing the Switch for years, and I still don't have a full understanding of all the buttons. Alright, so boom. Tail Whip there. I'm in a pickle here. Oh, X for tackle? Oh, and there's a like a build-up, I guess? I see.
Okay. I see how this is going. I've got it now. So you can build it up as we go through. And then just have to real-time wait for this? Can I dodge? I don't... How do you dodge here? Okay, and then you go tackle afterwards. There's got to be a way to dodge this properly. Tackle in response. Down goes Pancham. I'm not sure if I did that very efficiently, but I did get the win. That's something. Thank you for the money, level 6. Really held your own. This was supposed to make us feel better, not you. Leafage has learned. That's great. I'm really going to have to get used to this. This is very different. We lost. And to a newbie at that. I'm more disappointed myself than in Pancham. Please tell me you won, Andre. Nope. Can't believe I thought I'd score a next day comeback. My Pokemon and I are so let down. This is why you and I get along so well. We even lose together. Well, it was good to get some practice. Come battle us again sometime. No way, we're not dealing with you again. Not even if we meet during the Royale. You can have your bag back. Pancham says sorry. Now, au revoir. I kind of like the idea of him having like an American French accent. Au revoir. And Pancham runs off. Please get me my bag back. This is important to me. You achieve your travel bag. In main mission number 1, get your travel bag back is completed. I think something jumped into my bag at the start, right? I wonder. Oh, the fist bump. Look, I'm a big fan of the fist bump. Come on. You want a fist bump? Yeah, fist bump. Pump them knuckles out. Yo, Tawny. Tawny's great. Oh, I love her. She's fantastic. That's huge. Winning your first battle. You and your new buddy must have been meant to meet. Yep. The fun part, the little plushie I've got, Chikorita's just going to be sitting here next to me, giving me advice because I bet you, living with the game as it traveled here, Chikorita's got some advice for me that I could probably use. Why don't you keep Chikorita as your partner? Absolutely. Something tells me you two are going to be great together. Thanks so much. Here, have Chikorita's Pokeball too. We keep Pokemon these to bring them around with us. Thank you very much for that. That's appreciated. Nice. Chico. I can't get that high pitched. I used to be able to back in the day. Now my voice is down here. Chikorita looks as happy as you are. Hey, ya buddy. Oh, we do a fist bump? That's adorable. Chikorita, congratulations. You're now on the sidebar here. Chikorita, I'm gonna be blunt. You and I, we're taking over Lumiose, okay? We're running rampant on all of the foolish trainers that get in our way. I mean, hey, Tawny. You've got the makings of a terrific duo. Don't worry, Ahdurin. You're gonna love being a Pokemon trainer. So far, I haven't. And then we just chat away. Meanwhile, at night, Battle Zone activated. This is gonna mean something, presumably. Do I have a room? That's kind of important, right? Or is oh no, we chatted too long. It's night already. Yeah, Tawny, is this a problem? Because I gotta go check in my hotel or house, whatever I'm doing here. Here we are in a battle zone. Rotten luck. Why is that? We don't have time for a full explanation right now, but here's the gist. Battle zones are intense. Anyone who finds you in here can challenge you to a battle on the spot. Ooh, that's not great. Chikorita, do you have any idea what's going on right here? I feel like Chikorita staring blankly into my face. Bro, I'm just as new as you are. I have no idea what's going on. But I know a safe place we can go. Where's that? We'll let these two Pokemon take care of your bag. Alright? Totodile and Tepig, you got this. Sounds good. Guys, don't lose my bag. Oh, both of you guys got things to say. Awesome. Yeah, don't lose my bag. This is probably important. I can imagine Totodile just holding in their mouth and just rushing off, bag flying behind them. We'll be fine. Other Pokemon will leave them alone. Plus, those two can climb fences and get into places where people can't follow them. Interesting. Unfortunately, that won't work for us, so we gotta get out of this battle zone. Follow me. Time to escape from the battle zone. Sounds good. Stay right behind me. Will do, but I do also want to kind of not. Just see if there's anything else I can click around here. Not that way. Okay. All right. So you will stop me. I do appreciate that. I want to look around though. Is this a waste of time? Probably. But who knows? All right. As we pop out here, where are we going, Tony? There's a blockade there. Over here. Where? Over here? Okay. This is not allowed? Okay. I think Tony's going to force me to follow her, which I don't mind, but... We're almost there. What have we got here? A pair of battle-zoned loiters. You must be after a Pokemon battle. Yeah, my shocked face agreed. Just square up and give me your best shot. Ah, gosh darn it. No, wait, my friend here isn't part of... I don't believe anyone asked you. Sounds like you gotta beat her, Ahdurin. Don't worry, you and your partner can win this. Yeah, let's hope so. Can you bring out, like, a Magikarp? The points I earned from Transecute will propel me up the ranks. Sure? I don't know what that means. Chikorita, while you fight, can you get some notes and stuff like that? Bridget the waitress sends a Cleffa. That's adorable. Chikorita here. Versus battle begin. We'll just go tackle. Can we go back to back? We can. So the move is used and then it specifically has a cooldown. But not everything has a cooldown. I see how it is. Okay. So you can spam moves or you can time things properly. Bunnelby. Alright. We'll start off with a Leafage as it goes for tackle. You guys, unfortunately, are going to have to follow along because I don't know if there's a way that I can properly say everything that's going on here as we continue with this. And I'm assuming that animation means it's done? Yeah. I'm now level 7 already. Another night spent battling in the ZA Royale with no points to show for it. Wait a second. Are you not competing in the Royale? I tried to tell you. Huh. I wish it's precious night time on the most useless opponent in the battle zone. Excuse me, I just beat you, so... Consider it training. And off she goes. Okay, now, Ahdurin, you're something, okay? I am not anything. I basically told Chikorita, hey, we're going all-out offense. Just do something. We'll talk about it later. I don't know about that. And Chikorita have some serious teamwork going on. Yeah, the teamwork is me sitting back and hoping I don't get hit, while Chikorita is just like, okay, I can use this move, and this move, and this move. Anyway, that was a good lesson in how intense battle zones can be. So here's my advice as your kind new friend who loves helping people. Let's get the heck out of here before someone else comes after us looking to battle. Tawny, I agree. Let's go. And she's off. Well, can we follow? Let's zoom. Chikorita seems fine. Hi, Chikorita. What's up with you? Can I talk to you? Guess not. Okay. We've got Chikorita here at level 7. We can look at this. Ooh, that's interesting. What does ZR do? ZR goes into... Okay. Ooh. All right, so this is intriguing. I gotta learn about all these sort of things. So first off, we have the stats at the top. That's nice. It is... What are the ABXY control? We've got Tackle, Leafage, Tail Whip. We know the moves. I guess we can switch out. We don't have any available TMs, obviously. We can rearrange things, I guess, to make things a little better for us. I don't know if that matters too much here. We don't have any other Pokemon. Chikorita looking good here. Chikorita's more of a bulkier guy. Which is unusual for me. I tend to use faster Pokemon. And also we're healed. I'm assuming Tawny's healing us. And I'm also assuming we're going to have to deal with whatever this is. Yeah, I don't like the three of them. I really don't like the three of them as Chikorita here. Alright, so it looks like this might be a little bit of a challenge mode here. What's up? Nothing against you, Chikorita. It's the system against you. Oh, brother. Oh, look at that. A joy. You have a sword. I know how good that sword can be. Look, I'm trying to get our hotel guests to safety. Would you please let us through? Oh, I guess I'm staying with you. Too bad for your guest. Once you step into a battle zone, you're a target like everyone else. I didn't know that. That's how you want to play? Then take me on. Please tell me Tawny has, like, something. What? Hello? Floette. You're an interesting Floette. I know about you. I mean, I don't know about you, but I know about you. Hey, buddy. Floette with a black flower, huh? Don't see that every day. Let's see how it battles. Floette, I don't know you as a battler from my previous experience. Oh, never mind. Actually, strike that. Floette said, yeah, you know what? Forget you guys. Don't hit them. Boom. Floette. Yikes. Everyone looks at each other. And they're gone. Floette's like, yeah, that's how it goes. Big flower in the building. Oh, this is gonna be so much fun. I can't wait to like really explore what Floette does. Yes, hello, Floette. Nicely done, Floette. But maybe you should save that Light of Ruin move for when it really counts, huh? I love the idea that Floette, like in X and Y, Floette is like this angelic creature is effectively what it is, like waiting for the time where AZ finally forgives himself. I think is basically the storyline. And now Floette's just a jokester, just coming around and be like, "Ooh, you want to mess with me? Light of Ruin, boom." Ahdurin, let me introduce you to Floette. He's a very special Pokemon. She's apparently 3,000 years old. There was a guy, funnily enough, he had the same name as you that like did this whole adventure thing with the organization called Team Air a couple years ago. Yeah, that's irrelevant. I just found it very funny. Anywho, Floette's yours, not yours, probably not yours. I'm assuming not yours. And thanks to Floette, those troublemakers cleared off. Let's hurry to our safe space. Safe space, safe spot. Hotel Z. Sounds good to me. I want a bed, preferably with a nice pillow. To the safe spot that Tawny said she knows of. I assume again that's Hotel Z, and we can leave, I guess, by going through the gate here. You can relax now. We're out of the battle zone. Hotel Z is just through here. Through there, or through there. You're gonna say the same thing here. Not that way. Okay, so there's more of the. This is looking expansive, which I very much like. Another thing I really like, the music. Oh man, this is gonna be fun. So you're gonna tell me to go through here? You following? No, I guess we're just zooming on our own. I will avoid as much as I can. Okay. There's something up here, right? Oranges, maybe? Man, I love... So, this is very unrelated to Pokemon, but I'm a big fan of the Detective Conan series. It's an anime series. It's a long-running series. It's a mystery sort of thing. And what I love about the anime in particular is that the music is fantastic. It's very jazzy, which I really enjoy. And this is giving me a lot of those vibes. I actually have a podcast about that I have to get back to where I review every single episode and try to solve the mystery before Conan can. But that's well, we can talk about that at a separate time. Welcome to our humble establishment, Hotel Z. Sounds good to me. It looks nice. We pride ourselves in offering the most tranquil, relaxing stays around. That's why we're out of the battle zones. All the guests we don't have. Ah, yes. All 0 guests get fantastic service. Sounds good to me. Come on in. I really hope our plan was to find a hotel when we got here, because if there's somebody out there that's like waiting for a reservation, I also hope that like we didn't spend money on that. Well, sounds good. I think we can go into Hotel Z. This feels like a good place to end the episode here. It's a fantastic, large start to this series. I'm excited for a couple of things. One, I gotta fix my hair because I am much more of like the business hairstyle, and this is too much for me. That's the biggest thing. Also, we have a Chikorita. In this episode, we did a lot. In the next episode, we'll do a lot more. Thank you, everyone, for listening, watching, and supporting in any way, shape, or form that you do. I'll mention it once again. I won't do this in the future, so don't worry about it happening in every episode. But please leave a like, comment, subscribe throughout this entire series. It greatly helps. And of course, no spoilers, because that's the fun part about playing this game. I record in advance, but I don't record everything. So I will do my best to avoid spoilers in thumbnails and other items like that. If you get spoiled because you clicked on the video, that's on you, I guess. That's about it. Thank you, everyone, for listening, watching, and supporting in any way, shape, or form that you do. Next time, we go into Hotel Z, check in, and take a nap. Until then, everyone, thank you. Till next time, take care.